Hi guys, welcome to Mike Matthews Wrestling here on the YouTubes. Uh, it's a new channel. I am excited to bring this content to you. I am a lifelong wrestling fan. I've been wanting to make a channel for wrestling and my takes and my opinions for a while now, but life and other things kept getting in the way. But I think it's time with Mania season upon us to start this channel. Uh, a little bit about myself. I've been a lifelong fan since I was a kid. I live with a disability called cerebral palsy. So if you see my hand or my left hand and hear my slurred speech a little bit, I was born with mild CP, but I never let it stop me in my life. I have lived life as a disability rights advocate, a husband, a father, a stand-up comic, and even a pastor. But wrestling has always been my only real hobby that I really have not given up on throughout the years. So today we are going to be looking at what I want to talk about is when will Cody finish the story with SmackDown that just happened on Friday. A couple of days ago, we had that big reveal that The Rock came out. As I am looking at my Twitter feed, um, uh, uh, let me see, at 11:50 a.m. today, Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful.com put out a post about Cody talking about his laying out his plan for to get at Roman Reigns. That is odd that they put that highlight reel together that Sean Ross puts out. Now in the comments of this Twitter feed, people are they're suspecting that maybe they wanted Cody's name to trend on the internet. Over Vince McMahon. I'm sorry, I don't care what the WWE does. There's no way you're getting away from that scandal and what Vince McMahon is being charged with. And all I'm going to say is I hope justice is done, and and that girl gets her justice. But other than that, let's get into this. So for 2 years now, the fans have been on a journey with Cody. He won back-to-back Rumbles. He's been against the Bloodline time and time again. He lost at WrestleMania last year, and then he went on this like redemption story. Doubt having to wrestle Brock a couple times, and then he won the Rumble this year, and we think it's going to be him versus Roman, right? Now, prior to the CM Punk injury, I really thought it was going to be Roman Reigns versus Cody on night one or probably night two. And then on night one, we were going to get Seth and Cody. Now, my question is, and you can sound off in the comments if you want, uh, does Cody now face Seth for that world title? Does that take away from his story? Because you remember, he said to Roman on Friday night, that is the title that I want. That is the title that was in the hands of my father. And I'm coming after you, but not at Mania. So, does that cheapen the story that if Cody faces Seth and wins that world title, and then at a later date goes after Roman? Now, I am reading, I'm hearing that The Rock is pushing not only to beat Roman, and he's politicking to actually win the belt. I have no idea why the WWE would have The Rock win the title, to be the one. Rock may have main character syndrome. Now, would it be a cool visual moment? Yes. It would make the crowd pop. It would make the audience go nuts. But is that the right move for the storyline? I'm honestly over the bloodline story stuff. I don't like it. I don't care. I think it should have ended with Sammy. Sammy probably should have been the one to beat Roman, but now that we have been on this train ride with Cody, we want Cody to win. A lot of the fans do. I can see that what would be cool is, if I don't think it takes away anything from Cody, if Cody beats Seth and he wins that title, and he's the world heavyweight champion, and I like that new title. I like that it has it reminds you of the big gold belt a little bit. If he wins that belt, and then at a later pay-per-view, what's the next big one after Mania? If it's not Mania, I can't remember what the next couple pay-per-views are, but let's say SummerSlam. Okay, let's say SummerSlam. Let's wait a couple months. Then you have champion versus champion. For Roman has to beat The Rock. If this becomes, now, here's thing that I'm thinking about off the top of my mind is, what if it's Cody versus The Rock real quick? If The Rock wins the title, does it need to be Roman for Cody to finish his story? He wants that belt, that historic belt. I'm not sure that it needs to be Roman. There's a strong case that it does. But let's say Roman needs to beat The Rock. He beats The Rock. He proves to be the head of the table now. Because Rock, if you think Roman's a part-timer, The Rock is really going to be a part-timer. He's a movie star. He's one of the biggest movie stars in the world right now. Even though I know some people say he had some movie flops. So let's say we wait till SummerSlam. Have Cody make that title the workhorse title. Keep making it mean something. Because that belt, the World Heavyweight title, is back in WWE. It means something. I would even have him, and I know they're not going to do this, I would have him reintroduce, like he did years ago, how he introduced the classic white IC title, right? I think it was him. It was him and not The Miz, right? So, fact check me on that. But I say have him bring back the real big gold belt, the classic look, as the World Heavyweight Champion, and have him face The Rock with that WWE belt. So you have that lineage of the WCW history, and then you have the lineage of the WWE history, and he wins it all. I think you could do that. I think that would be finishing the story in a cool way. I don't think he has to just go after that title for the story to be finished. So tell me what you think in the comments. This is our first video at Mike Matthews Wrestling. Follow us on YouTube, and we're on TikTok. Thank you, guys. I hope that you'll enjoy this content. Have a great night.